Today, Monday Musings looks back at a previous episode, Rite of Spring. As Holy Week approaches, make sure to go to the YouTube channel for special content. Also, don't forget that you can purchase a copy of the Monday Musings book and other merchandise via revjerrymaynard.org.
Hey friends, this is Reverend Jerry, the People's Priest, aka Father Jerry, and today I am coming to you with your Monday Musings. One of my favorite musical pieces is by a composer named Igor Stravinsky, and it's called The Rite of Spring. The Rite of Spring is one of my favorite pieces in the orchestra world because it gives such beautiful imagery through music of what spring is like. There's this bubbling up, this constant kind of fiddle-faddle of stuff moving around, things are creating, animals are grazing, flowers are blooming, bees are jumping from one flower to another, pollinating, doing all the things that happen in spring. And it just always reminds me, every time I hear it, of the real beauty and gift that we can always rely on in our day-to-day life. There's always a darkness, there's always a winter, but spring comes out of that. And the gift of spring is not just that things are creating again and that life is starting over, but that all of that creation is meaningful to us because we have lacked it for so long. We came out of the darkness, and so we have a deeper appreciation of the light. In our spiritual life, we sometimes run through episodes or seasons where there's a lot of lack, there's a lot of delay, and things are kind of dark, kind of a little grayish. And when we're in the midst of it, it's very natural to think that this season will never end. There never will be another side to that experience. But spring is a natural reminder that there's always something on the other side. In the pagan tradition, there's this constant theme of the spiral. The spiral is a beautiful symbol because it keeps going around and around. It folds in on itself, then it unfolds and folds back out. And it continues. It never breaks. The cycle never ends. And in many earth religions, this symbol of the spiral has always been the common go-to symbol for the great mystery that we call God or Spirit. And so this spring, as we're going through our time of easing out of winter into new life, let's keep that image of the spiral in our mind, always remembering and reminding ourselves that while we fold in sometimes on life, we will always fold out, that life always begins again. And just like in the Rite of Spring, where it starts out kind of soft, the lone bassoon, kind of a weird sounding high-pitched instrument, sings its lone melody of life creeping out, beginning again. Then the clarinet comes in with its own little sound, and eventually all the strings come in, and the drums, and all this stuff begins to happen. And it's almost like hope is being born again. So remember, dear friends, life is short. We do not have much time to gladden the hearts of those who journey with us. So be swift to love, make haste to be kind, and be hopeful this week, remembering that life always springs out wherever you are.
Monday Musings is a weekly reflection series brought to you by Reverend Jerry Maynard, the People's Priest, and produced by C&G Communications. For a small donation of $25 per month, you can be listed as a podcast sponsor. For more information, please visit revjerrymaynard.org and click on the People's Priest podcast under the Media tab.